Hi, and welcome to my backyard. It's a few things that I'm gonna address right now. I tried to dye my hair like a little bit red. I tried to make it like auburn, but it really only got my roots because my hair was dyed black before. So I don't know what I was thinking. Secondly, my external charger that looks like a dog has dirt on it now, so that's great. Also, I have not been making videos recently because I have been anxious and borderline depressed. Honestly, I wanted to film more videos and like make my YouTube stuff more like common, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to keep my YouTube channel as something that I would do often and like have it like be for other people, honestly, but also for me to have when I'm older and like in college and like look at what a dork I was, you know what I mean? But like it's now I just haven't been doing it, and I don't know if me starting it up again and continuing it is really gonna make me happy or not. That's just something I'm gonna have to see. I am all over the place. What I'm trying to say is YouTube videos are hard to make, and I don't think I'll be doing it as much as I used to. I don't know if it's ever gonna be consistent again. It probably won't be, not like it ever was, like consistent. Secondly, I am anxious and I don't know why. So God. Also, the anxiety has gotten very bad for me. It used to be very bad, and then it was tolerable, and for a long stretch of time it was like it wasn't even happening anymore. But then my friends started happening again, and I don't know why. I was on a trip with my mom and we were in Disney World, and I was like, hey, I feel weird. And I don't know if you guys know this. You probably don't, because I don't talk about it that much. But I have emetophobia, which is great. So basically, I am terrified of being sick, getting sick, vomiting, someone else vomiting, that stuff. It just scares me, and I think it's the whole like lack of control. Like, I can't control what my body is doing, but it's just like so terrifying to me. So anytime my stomach is like a little bit weird, it's like terrifying for me. So we were at Disney World, my mom and I, and after months, maybe even a year of not even feeling this like emetophobic panic, like out of the blue, all of a sudden it came back, and I was like, I'm gonna throw up. And did I throw up? No, I didn't. But it was like the worst anxiety attack I had in a long time. And I thought that that was a one-time thing, and it just kind of blew over. And then a couple of days pass, and I go to Disney again, but this time with a different group of people because I go to this conference thing. Oh, there's a worm. Hi, buddy. I love worms so much. Look at him. I think his name should be like Alfredo. I don't know why I came up with that. All right, go. A couple of days have passed, and my group, we were going to Animal Kingdom, and I was excited because that's like the day that I go with all my friends. But then we were eating breakfast, and all of a sudden I was like, nope, this ain't it, and I broke out again. And I didn't know why, because I hadn't had these like I'm gonna throw up things for like the longest time again, and I thought the other one was a one-time thing, and it wasn't. And so I sat in this like lounge away from the park while everyone else was in the park, just freaking out and pacing and being like, I looked crazy, I'm sure, and I was just crying, and I called my mom, and I was like, I want to leave. Like, I can't do this, and I want to go, and I want to stay in the hotel. And she was not dressed yet because we had to get there very, very early, and she's like, I can't come right now. And I was like, so she did get dressed, and she did come to the park. And while I was waiting for her, I went to the bathroom and I got so scared that I threw up. And it wasn't bad. I mean, like, it just happened. It was just a bodily function that happened, but the build up to it freaks me out so much, and it still does. I don't know why, but like, it still does very much freak me out. But anyway, my mom came and we sat in the parking lot for a while, and I was like, I want to have fun, I really do, but I feel so anxious. And we sat and we talked, and it was like, okay. So I went back into the park, and my mom hung out around the park in case I freaked out again. And I did tough it out for the rest of the day, and I did have fun. But it's like, I'm always gonna remember that part. We got back from like that Disney trip, and it was like fine. It was, I didn't not, like it was okay. And then the fateful day came where I met Dip and Pip, and it was like great, and it was like, wow, I'm meeting these people, and it's so cool. And it was really cool. But then afterwards, I was like, I am an asshole, and I should have said more to them. Like, they saved my life, and I should have told them that I appreciate them more than I did. And I did write them a letter, and like, but there's no guarantee that they read that. But anyway, I was like, I hate myself. And so for the rest of that trip, because we had just gone down to Cincinnati to see them, and then also to do stuff with family. So for the rest of that trip, I was like nauseous, because my anxiety manifests itself into my body, and it's really great. I love it so much. And then, we were supposed to go to this place called Jungle Gyms, which is like a grocery store thing. Yeah, it's just a grocery store basically. And I freaked out in the car and at the store and on the way home, and I was just like, I'm gonna throw up. Did I throw up? No, I didn't throw up that time. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Moral of this story, which is weird because it doesn't really have a moral. How did I get a bug bite? Moral of this story is that I won't be posting videos as much. Or maybe I will be. See, I don't know what any of this was. It is also very hot outside, and I think I should go inside. But I like the sound of my voice, and I think I should just keep talking forever. But I'm not gonna. Also, I think you think I was kidding when I said that, like, I got a bite because it hurts. Anyway, that's it. Oh, he's all dirty now. Oh.